Hey, what's going on YouTube? I just wanted to do a quick overview slash review of my new Cannondale Rush 29er. This is the Cannondale Rush 29 1. They've got another version that's the 2, which is kind of the mid grade, I would suppose, but this is the 1. Um, so I'm going to kind of do a walk around here so you guys can see everything. When I was doing research on this bike, I did not see any videos on YouTube of this bike. I think I saw like one or two that were all in Europe. They didn't have the color and everything I was looking for, so I wanted to do a kind of overview for you guys so you could see this bike. I'll do a walk around here. So starting out with the frame, they used to have the Rush in a 26 version. They did away with it for a little while, but they brought it back for this year in a 29er for 2014. So the frame is all new. From what I understand, I believe they took some of the scalpel geometry and kind of molded it and made it to its own, version for this specific bike here. And it's a very, very good bike. I'm really enjoying it so far. No complaints or anything. We'll start down here with the fork. Rock shock fork here with 100 millimeters of travel. You guys can see that here. A solo air spring. You got your air cap right here to put air in and out. This fork actually has a remote lockout as well. A lot of the Cannondales nowadays are coming with that. So this switch here, flip that up, locks out the fork. Press that, will release the lockout. And pretty nice to have. The fork model itself, let's see, is written right here. The TK Gold Edition. So, please me while I focus here. And then the shock is a rock shock. I think it's a Monarch. Yeah, Monarch fork or shock. Got your lockout here for the shock, and right above it you've got a clicker adjustment for your rebound. The fork also has a clicker adjustment as well. I believe it is on the other side, right here on the bottom. I don't know if I can get in there and see that, but this little right here, you actually just pull, well, not pull it out, but you can do the rebound adjustment right here for the shock, or I'm sorry, the fork. Back up here, here's a good front view for you. And all the components on it are Shimano. The cassette, the shifters, everything. The shifters actually have where you can push forward or back and do the same thing. So that's pretty nice to have. Come around here, get a good look at everything. This is the first bike I've owned that has disc brakes, which is a huge difference as well. Stopping power, all that's Shimano as well. Platform pedals, these are just Cannondale pedals that came with the bike. Don't have clip-ons as of right now. I prefer using the platform pedals for now. And come down here, a Shimano XT derailleur. And this is a 10 by 3 as far as the gearing goes. I know a lot of people prefer the 10 by 2, but I usually just leave it in the middle gear for the kind of riding I do, and it seems to work fine. So you can get a look at the tires here. The tires, the WTB brand is pretty well known, but I believe they just kind of collaborated with Cannondale as far as the tires go, and made a tire for this bike. And this is actually a large frame, so you guys can kind of see how, you know, the sizing and everything on there as well. We'll walk around here. The grips are the Cannondale lock-on grips, so they I really like that, the feel of them, you know, not having, or they just can't move at all. Really sturdy when you're riding, which is nice. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Let me look at my thing here and see if there's any other components I would want to go over. That's pretty much it. One thing I did want to mention was the seat. Just the you know, the Cannondale seat. It really doesn't have too much padding to it, as you can see down here. But with your cycling shorts, with the pad and everything in them, it's really not that big a deal. And for the type of riding I do, I'm really not on the seat all that often. I try to, you know, stand up as much as I can. But also with the fork and the shock, I weigh about 160, and I run about let's see, about 110 to 120 in the fork, and it seems to work pretty well. Run 180 in the rear, but I like my suspension pretty stiff, so it just kind of played around with it and got a setting I like. But you've also got a chart down here to show you kind of a good starting point of where you'd want to be at with the air. And this is the first bike I've had that has a air spring as well, so I'm gonna do one more walk around, make sure I got everything. And the type of riding I do around here is mostly just some pretty tight trails and single track with a few ups and downs, not any major climbing, mostly, you know, just kind of rolling hills and stuff like that, no big drops or anything. So the bike handles really good in that type of situation. And for a 29er, it does corner very well. Well, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to put one of these videos out there so you guys can see the bike. Like I said before, when I was doing research on it, I couldn't really find anything. So hopefully this will help if someone's looking at the specific bike as well, and kind of see what it looks like in person. So I hope you enjoy it.